So before I feature a project, it has to check certain boxes. And one of those boxes is usually the price per square meter. And the next box is usually the location. I have to make sure that the project's location will age well. So you won't have your neighbor right next door. Ukifungua hivi balcony yako, you're looking right into your neighbor's house. Those are some of the things that we usually look at before we decide, yeah, this is the project that we're going to feature. And this one specifically ticked all those boxes. So what I noticed first when I came into this location was the space and then the quiet. And then I realized, wait, these are forest views and they're protected. And I instantly knew that this was gonna give you long-term value. If I wanted a startup project in Westlands, this is the project that I would go for because it holds long-term value. You don't have to be in a rush to sell it because it's gonna appreciate better than most of the projects within this locality. You're assured of a view, like that's unbeatable in this area. The reason you should focus on price per square meter when you're buying into a project is because everything else is temporary, but the price, or rather the space that you get, that's constant. So even if your finishes were to kind of wear down over time and you have to give your house a new renovation, you can never get anything bigger than what you initially bought into. So price per square meter matters a lot, and this project is giving you 82 square meters for the one bedroom, and that's very rare to find within this location. If somebody was to ask me if I prefer the forest or the city, I would honestly go hybrid. I prefer both of them. I like the idea of waking up in the morning and spending my mornings in Karura, cycling, or just sitting on the balcony and having my morning coffee overlooking Karura Forest. And in the evenings, I would rather be in Westlands, bowling with my friends, or I don't know, having dinner with friends as well. So basically I would choose both, and this project is ideal for somebody who's not just chasing the hype of Westlands, somebody who understands long-term value of investing, and yeah, a family that is basically looking for proximity to all the social amenities and still have the quiet and peace of Karura. And somebody could ask, why am I buying into a project that doesn't have a show unit yet? But usually that's the best project to actually invest in because you're getting those early bird prices. The moment a developer puts up a show unit, that price goes up by probably almost $1 million. So yeah, you're getting those best prices, and you're also getting a longer payment plan because this project comes with a 3-year payment plan. So you can kind of have your liquidity while the project is still being constructed. You don't have to get out your cash all at once. And the down payment is just 20 to 30%, depending on how you agree with the developer. When you're buying real estate, you have to find a very strategic location. And this project gives you that because we are on the junction of 2 major roads, that is Parklands Avenue and Ring Road. And also, you're just a walking distance from Westgate Mall. You're also a walking distance from Sarit, obviously. You're just 10 minutes away to UN headquarters. If you're into cycling, you can cycle up to UN headquarters. And in the mornings, you have access to Karura, just a few meters away from where you are. So it's a very strategic location. What clients usually get wrong when it comes to Westlands projects is chasing the hype. They go for the project that has been overly marketed, the project that most agents are pushing, and they forget the fundamentals such as density. How many people are going to be in your apartment block? If you're buying into something that has more than 800 people, you can imagine the kind of services that you're going to get. You can also imagine how congested that space is going to be. So those key fundamental things, and also accessibility, how easy is it to access that spot? So those key things, I feel like, is what most people forget when they're buying into projects, the fundamentals. Pay attention to the fundamentals. Look at how many people will be in that project. Look at how easily you can access that development, obviously. And yeah, such like things. So don't chase the hype. If this is a project that interests you, you can reach out to us directly on the phone number on your screen right now. You can also follow our social media pages, that is Stonecrest Real Estate Africa. You can also follow me directly, Kate McKenna, where I post daily content on real estate. Looking forward to meeting you.